Hello, everyone. Ted Clayton here. I hate big and tall men. Now, this title is clickbait. What I'm going to share is something that happened to me yesterday. Yes, is contradicting the perception that's out there that a big and tall man is a real man, that a short man is not a real man, but it's addressing a deeper psychological thing that's going on. There's a real strange and weird thing going on. And I have some theories, but I might not get into that right now. I want to keep this video short. I just want to explain what's going on. And again, how that's just an illustration, just a small sample of something that I see quite frequently, which is big and tall men actually acting like small men. And when I say small men, I mean that in the more figurative term, poetic term. And again, for the record, most of my close friends growing up were big and tall men. Guys who I've had very strong relationships with. So it's definitely not, and it's not something that even with that now I started to look at them differently. I had this sort of a split that's going on. It's just been, this is an observation, but I do see it a lot. So again, having just putting this out there. And I've said this before, let me just put this on record. For any big and tall men that are seeing this, look, I apologize if you had a short father that did you wrong, a short friend that did you wrong, or just short people that just mess with you. I really apologize for that, but we can't treat everybody like that. You can't treat everybody like that. We have to treat everyone as individuals. So you do your due diligence, you treat everyone as an individual, and you take it from there. If you have your reservations, that's fine. But at the same time, once you start acting on that perception, then that's bigotry. And that could sever what could be a possibly good relationship, or just take things down on a path they don't need to go on. So, okay, what happened? So I just started this new job, right? And I'm not going to say the company, there's really no need for that. Unfortunately, because I wasn't being trained properly, right now I've just been kind of left on my own, and I don't really have an issue with that. I'm actually used to that. I've seen that in so many places, gone through that. So it's like everybody that I started with, they are kind of in sync with everyone else, but I am the one that doesn't know what to do. So what I do is I figure things out on my own. And it always makes me look like the odd man out. So, and like I'm not working. And of course, people are going to use that and say that Ted was being incompetent and was not doing his job, performing properly, give me a write-up, etc. I'm just waiting to get fired. So that's how it goes. But in their heart, people know that. That's not the truth. So, okay, and they know I'm working hard. So anyhow, and all that to say, I'm wandering off in a whole different part of the place that I'm working in. So again, everybody's in sync. Everybody has been there, and all the new people, they're all in sync. They're all together in the same area. And, of course, there's also the thing of, I think your intuition tells you, oh, wait a minute, I think we're all supposed to be in the conference room, meet for, gathering, meet for a meeting or something like that, just recap everything. No, this is, you see everyone's assigned something. So, again, I'm in a whole different part, but I'm figuring things out on my own. And, I mean, that's how I work anyway. I just think differently. I mean, that's just what it is. It helps me in the long run, but definitely has some bumps along the road. So again, people are going to use that, I think, more than likely to reprimand me. And again, just counting down the days till I get fired. Hopefully not. So anyhow, all that to say, I'm in a whole different part where there's really no one in this area. And there's this cleaning guy there. Now, there's a couple different cleaning guys. Again, this is my second day there. So yeah, already causing trouble on the second day. And that's how we do. Judging by the uniform, it's probably a different division or something like that. So that's that. But this guy is massive. This guy has to be 6'7", big, real big guy. I think he might be black or Dominican. Not sure. I'm almost leaning on towards Dominican. But this guy is massive. Massive. searching for stuff, again, trying to figure things out, seeing where everything's at, problem solving things on my own. So I'm ending up in this one part. So I have to round this corner. I have to turn this corner I want to turn this corner just to check something out. And the cleaning guy was right there on the corner. Now he has all his cleaning bins, he's cleaning up. I asked him, I say, excuse me. And he gives me this annoyed look of, I stop, I make eye contact, just one look, and turn around and walk away. And then I hear the guy suck his teeth. And then he bangs he takes his broom and his duster, and he bangs on there's some people that's looking at me. They just like started sitting right across from me, and then they acted like they wasn't looking at me. Maybe they're just trying to see what I'm doing. But anyway, they saw me with the phone. Anyhow, so he bangs his broom and the duster on the trash bins, kind of a sign of annoyance. So then I turn around and I say, "Hey man, everything's all right?" And then he looks at me, rather upset, and says, "I'm good. Are you good?" And I say, "Yeah. Well, you just look like I bothered you. I just needed to get around the corner, and it just looked like I bothered you." He says, "No, you're good. You're good." So I'm like, but again, still that sort of annoyed look on their face. And again, remember, this guy's massive, and I'm very diminutive. But of course, everyone's equal in my eyes. So the guy says, yeah, we're good. And I go and do what I need to do, look around, and come right back around. And that's that. He walks away, he goes his way, I go mine. But again, a moment that was kind of unnecessary, because now I just started working in this place, and I don't know this guy. This guy doesn't know me. And again, I was just asking, I was being polite. That's the reaction I got. That's the response I got. And I just got there. What kind of impression did you get from me? Since we never really interacted, we never talked or anything, right? And of course, the real gauge was a couple moments later, maybe an hour or so later, I see them again. They're a couple yards away from me, just kind of like at the other end of the hall, the other end of this of this hallway, just maybe about, I don't know, probably about 10 yards away, something like that. Yeah, about 10 yards away. And I look at them, and they're walking my way, but I look at them to see if they make eye contact, to see if everything's just kind of been put behind us. And of course they're not, because they are visibly not wanting to make eye contact with us. Or with me. So, yeah. I don't know what's this thing with big and tall. Well, short men are not real men, and then big and tall men are like the ideal human being. But when you have people that behave like this, they're acting like how I'm supposed to act. And again, it's not to look at everyone and split and just say that, because I went through this experience or seen this, maybe there might be a pattern, but still have to treat everyone as an individual. But when you have big and tall men who are very volatile like this, that's a serious problem. So again, just putting that out there. And yeah, some people just popped up. So there's some other places that they could sit, but they're like literally right across from me. So guess it's time for me to wrap this video up. But again, just something for discussion. Anyhow, thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day.